We're in the office of Attorney Alleyn Paul. He's also a young, upcoming, very bright criminal lawyer, we should say. Thank you for having us in your office. And of course, we're grabbing people's opinion and about the Carrie Solages case, let's call it like that. Are you aware of it? Do you have an idea? And what do you think about the case?
Yeah, I'm aware of it. I saw it on News 12 a couple of times. I've interacted numerous times with Mr. Solages, good guy.
That's someone you know. You've worked with him?
I've never worked with him, but we crossed paths between fundraisers and also in the hallways of criminal court between Nassau and Suffolk. So, yeah.
Now, you're looking at the news on TV. What comes to your mind?
It's a very unfortunate situation. I just remind everybody that we shouldn't pass judgment. We should just wait and see what comes about this. You are innocent until proven guilty.
Until proven guilty, but he was arrested and went in front of his judge. There are allegations, they're accusing him of many things. In the field of your work, this is actually your kind of work, you criminal justice. What can you tell us, enlighten us to in that such a case? What can come out of it? Of course, you don't have all the information in front of you, but as an experienced lawyer, what would you predict what will happen?
I could never predict, not knowing the facts of the case. I know, being that he's in the public eye, it's a very much tarnished. It could tarnish his reputation. He's in the public. He's a public figure. It's a big blow to the Haitian, also the black community as well. I just would advise everyone to stand fast and wait for the outcome, not to prejudge. That there'll be evidence to either vindicate him or convict him.
All right, now let's go on the side of the lady. This lady that actually allegedly was a victim of domestic violence, domestic abuse. In a case like that, when whoever called the cops, the police comes to the scene, normally does that happen that you get arrested, you get handcuffed and taken to the precinct? Is it that the way it's done?
I'm going to be honest, 9 out of 10 times, someone is always taken down to the precinct because, someone called, they don't want to leave the couple together just in case they leave and something does arrive, then that'd be on them. As far as this situation, I'm not 100% sure, but I heard the child might have called, so that might even raise some more concern for the police to take someone in. Woman or man, they're going to take someone in. If there was evidence of assault, maybe the physicality of how the apartment or the house or wherever they are, maybe it's ransacked, or maybe if there's bruises, they could take whoever in. They seem deemed to be the assaulter.
Okay. And now, how does it work? What's the process? Now they go to court and guide us to the process of this thing here. Carrie Solages has been arrested. He went to his judge the same day. What's next?
He got arraigned. That's where he formally gets charged before the judge on record. And now I guess it'd be up for his defense attorney to find evidence to vindicate his client. And it'd be up to the prosecutor, the ADA, assistant district attorney, to find evidence to convict. So, or he may cop to, I don't know what his route would be. He could cop, meaning negotiating to some kind of lesser sentence, or maybe he might go all the way to trial. It's yet to be seen and yet to be determined. Like I said, I don't know any facts of the case, and I don't know which route he would be taking, but, those are the options.
And one concern that we have in the Haitian community, because we're Haitian as well, a lot of his constituents that voted for him are worried about this question. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to also do it in Creole. Est-ce que il est possible que Carrie Solages prenne prison?
Listen, there's violations, there's misdemeanors, there's felonies. If he's charged with a misdemeanor, that means any crime punishable up to a year. So there's a possibility he can, found guilty, he can face time. But I personally think it's highly unlikely that he'll do any jail time.
Really? Ok. Bien que si toutefois case là montrer que vraiment il était frappé fiant, etc., vous pensez que n'a qu'à parler? Est-ce que c'est parce qu'ils sont elected official, or is it, why is that?
No, I'm 99% sure Mr. Solages has a very clean record. So I'm going to highly doubt, if he was even convicted, that he would go to jail.
Interesting. It's good to know. You are éduqué nous là. Maintenant pour moun k'ap gade qui peut-être pas comprendre le système nan bien qui peut-être dit bon parce que quand puis mon cap réagir dit bon et dame nan c'est lui-même qui a crasé image Carrie Solages. She is like out there to get him. Est-ce que qu'on y a là qu'a gagné une action en revers qui a retourné contre dame? If it's the case, can he go back again after her for that?
That's a hard question to ask. There would have to be some kind of evidence showing that she was lying. So if there was evidence that she did lie and falsify these reports and allegations, then of course he could probably, even seek monetary damages, defamation of character or whatever. But I mean, I don't think we're going too far. I think right now, he just got arraigned, and let's pray that he comes out of it. Let's pray that this isn't true, and hopefully everything will have a great resolution. I mean, it's already unfortunate that what's going on already in the media. So let's see what happens.
How about if it's true? Now let's turn the corner of the let's turn it around. Est-ce que c'est vrai toute sa fille a dit?
I hesitate on answering that question only because there's a lot of things that happen in the world that are true and nothing comes about it, and everything has to be proven. There needs to be evidence. If there's no evidence, you have nothing. I could say I assaulted anybody, but if there's no witnesses, if there's no bruises, who's to say it's true? Just because someone called the police, we don't know. We don't know what happened. We actually, who knows what happened in that house? I wasn't there. The only people that really know is the daughter, the young female, as well as Mr. Solange.
All right. We see that you gave the lawyer's answer. That's a lawyer talking here, very cautious and all that. Now as a Haitian American, young lawyer here, qui joue bail comme ça? Est-ce que si quand il prend l'élection là pour en novembre, on pense qu'il a une chance pour le réélu? Si vous avez voté pour lui quand même?
I'm not in Nelmont, so I wouldn't have the
But if you were.
I couldn't say that because we don't know the outcome yet. We don't know. There's not enough evidence out there to say who I'd vote for or if I wouldn't vote for him. I mean, obviously, if it was true, then maybe I won't vote for him. But if it wasn't true, of course, I'd still support him and then would like to see him get his seat back. The only thing unfortunate about this is, it like I said before, it's stain on, it's a small stain on the reputation. Only because one of the charges I believe were endangerment of a child, so child welfare. So that is unfortunate. But like I said, we just got to see what happens, and hopefully he comes out of this unscathed, and hopefully these allegations are untrue, because nobody wants to see domestic violence be the truth. You know what I mean? It's just a bad situation.
Attorney Alleyn Paul, thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Valerio.